Jeyeon and Jimin sat across from each other at a quiet, dimly lit bistro, candlelight flickering between them like a secret only they shared. Their voices wove through the soft hum of background jazz and clinking glassware, intimate and unhurried. Between sips of wine and bites of roasted duck, Jeyeon dropped it casually, too casually. "I had lunch with Woo-jae today." Jimin paused mid-cut, his fork hovering. He looked up, one eyebrow arching with quiet surprise. "You did?" A beat passed. "Why?" Yeon's eyes darted toward the candle, watching the wax melt. "I guess I needed clarity," she said, voice low but steady. "I wasn't sure how I felt about him. We barely talked since we got back from Switzerland. I wanted to understand whether there was anything left." Jimin set his knife down gently, folding his hands. "And?" he asked, his tone gentle but edged with curiosity. "Did seeing him give you that clarity?" Jeyeon nodded slowly. "We talked, and I paid attention not just to the words, but to the feeling, whether our conversation had rhythm, whether we were still on the same frequency." Jimin leaned in slightly, his eyes searching hers. "I appreciate that you're telling me this. It's rare someone being so thoughtful and open." A faint smile played on his lips. "You're so careful. It's like you're telling me it's okay to go out, test the waters, compare, make my own choice." Jeyeon held his gaze and gave a soft nod, silent but clear. Jimin tilted his head, half playful. "So I get to do what I want then?" Her lips curved faintly, but her eyes didn't smile. "It's not about permission. It's about doing what's right for you, for me." The mood shifted like a ripple in still water. Jimin's smile faded into something more introspective. "And you?" he asked. "Did you do what you needed? Figure things out?" Jeyeon inhaled deeply, as if bracing herself. "Yes, today helped." She looked down at her hands, fingers tracing the stem of her glass. "I realized I change depending on who I'm with, and I think that matters. I should love the version of myself that someone brings out." A pause. "With Woo-jae, I didn't like who I was. I felt like I was editing myself." She lifted her eyes to meet his. "But with you, I feel more honest. Like I can be all of me, not just the parts that fit neatly." A quiet laugh slipped from Jimin warm, a little relieved, and full of something unspoken. He reached for his drink but stopped short, his curiosity reigniting. "What about Sang-yoon?" he asked. "You went on that date too, didn't you?" Jeyeon chuckled, brushing a strand of hair behind her ear. "Yeah, it was fine. We mostly talked about work and my pairing book. He loved it. Said it was airtight, no doubts at all." Jimin frowned, lips pursing. "That's not everything though, is it? I mean, it's not about checking boxes. You don't fall for someone because they align with a book. Sometimes it's messier. You meet someone and something clicks, and if it does, you learn how to bend toward them." She tilted her head, clearly considering that. His words lingered, rippling through her like a question she hadn't thought to ask herself. Later, in the car ride back to the pairing house, the weight of the earlier conversation softened. Jeyeon pulled out her phone and showed Jimin a photo, something silly, candid, a memory frozen mid-laughter. They burst out laughing, loud and unfiltered, the kind that made your stomach ache in the best way. The silence that followed was comfortable, like worn-in denim. No pressure, no masks, just two people figuring things out together.